Keyboard shortcuts. It is the quintessential thing that makes video editing much more fun. It makes you a faster video editor, a better video editor. It gives you godlike powers almost.
Yes! I am invincible!
Yes, that's right, Boris. So don't worry if you're not used to using keyboard shortcuts or you're uncomfortable around the keyboard, because this video tutorial will help you
enhance
your keyboard shortcut skills in Premiere Pro. And with that, I give you my 12 essential keyboard shortcuts to use in Premiere Pro. Shortcut number 1, JKL. That's gonna be your play forward or backwards or pause the timeline. This is like one of the most universal keyboard shortcuts across all editing software, so it's something that you'll use quite frequently. Keyboard shortcut number 2, set in and out points and also clear the in and out points. This is once again another great shortcut that's used very constantly when you're editing, when you're setting in and out points in a timeline. You want to play an area of a timeline, and that's to set the in point is I and set the out point is O, and to clear the in and out point will be Option X or Alt X if you're on a PC. Shortcut number 3, go to next edit or go to previous edit. This is a great way to navigate your timeline when you've got a bunch of clips and you want to quickly jump between each clip. You can press the down arrow to go to the next edit point or the up arrow to go to the previous edit point. Keyboard shortcut number 4, and this is actually a shortcut that there is not a default for, so you'll have to set it in your own keyboard shortcut preferences. And you can actually map your keyboard to any shortcuts you want, but this is selection follows playhead, and this will highlight the clip that your playhead is on. This is great for when you're coloring. It's also good for when you're pulling footage, and it's also good to have a shortcut for it. So my shortcut for that is C, but you can make it whatever you want, but there is no default for it, so you'll have to make it yourself. Keyboard shortcut number 5, ripple delete. This shortcut will save you so much time when you're pulling footage in a strung out timeline. You want to delete all the clips on a track or something like that. Ripple delete is great. It's shift delete is the shortcut, and just watch the magic of the ripple delete. It's amazing. Keyboard shortcut number 6, enable or disable a clip. This is great for when you want to stack clips on top of each other, but maybe you want to hide a clip, maybe you want to mute an audio clip, or turn a clip on and off. That shortcut is going to be Shift Command E or Shift Control E if you are on a PC. But personally, I have my own map to that. I map my keyboard Control B because, you know, I'm special like that. Like, I like to make my things customized, right? Keyboard shortcut number 7 is the speed duration of a clip. This will pull up a dialog box that will allow you to
speed up a clip,
slow it down,
to reverse the playback of it, and that keyboard shortcut is Command R, and that is a great one to have. Keyboard shortcut number 8, select or deselect all. Let's say you want to just kill everything that you've done in a timeline. You just want to select it all at once, or you can find many ways to use this, but it's Command A is to select all, and Command Shift A or Control Shift A is deselect all. Sometimes you got to do it. Sometimes you got to say select all, delete, and start from scratch, because that's what you got to do. It's called editing. Keyboard shortcut number 9 is the apply default transition, but that's a long way of saying essentially applying a cross dissolve unless you want to change your default transition. You can change the default transition in your preferences, and Shift D is the keyboard shortcut for that. Keyboard shortcut number 10, we were just talking about preferences. That's a key shortcut that you should have, because if you're editing a lot, you know that you'll be cleaning your media cache out quite often, and you do that through the preferences, and it takes a lot of time to click the menu bar, go to Premiere Pro, go down to preferences and open the preferences menu. So you just use the shortcut for it. Come on, it's Command comma or Control comma if you're on a PC. It saves you time. Keyboard shortcut number 11, and you'll probably think, oh man, I can't believe he's saying this, but it's such an important shortcut. It's Command S. It's the save shortcut. Like, what are you doing if you're not saving every 25 seconds? You gotta be Command S every time you do something, because Premiere has a mind of its own. It could crash at any minute. You better be saving your work, because trust me, if you've lost an hour of work before, you know you wish you could get that hour back, right? So Command S, save every chance you get. You should be using it as often as possible. And the last keyboard shortcut that I'm going to give you guys today, and this is once again another shortcut that is not a default shortcut in Premiere's default layout, but you'll have to add it yourself, and it's toggle your video track or your audio track on or off. So you'll know anything you do in Premiere is relative to the track that's selected in the timeline. So let's say you want to copy something from video track 1 but paste it on video track 2, you're gonna have to highlight each of those tracks, right? It'd be nice if there was a keyboard shortcut to turn those tracks on and off. Guess what? You can make it yourself. And that's what I did. I just used the number keys. So 1 through 8 will turn on or off any of the video tracks. And then option 1 or alt 1, if you're on a PC, is gonna do that for the audio tracks. Option 1 through option 8. That's gonna be it for this first episode of Postin Up. I know we're gonna hang out again soon, and we'll have a great time editing because it's always about that positive mindset. All right, now that this is done, I'm gonna go drink a beer. All right.